Hey crew, happy Sunday. We're finishing out the week with another Supple Sunday workout, and we're going Tabata this time. Our first movement today is a double dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Tori's grabbing 2 dumbbells. She's gonna bring those up to her pocket position. With a soft knee, she's gonna send her knees and her hips way back towards the back of the room, feeling a nice stretch through the hamstring, and we're only going as low as we can keep a neutral back position. So this might not be as low as a normal deadlift. That's okay. We want to feel the stretch and we want to stay in a good position. Our second movement today is going to be a hollow hold on the ground. Tori's on her back. And the 3 big things we're looking for are feet 6 inches off the ground. We're pushing our belly button and lower back into the floor to remove that gap. We're keeping our shoulders about 6 inches off the ground. A couple options if we're modifying this position, we want to find something that we can move for all 20 seconds with. So as she lays back in that hollow position, Tori can keep her feet out front and have her hands by her side. That can make it a little bit easier. Or she can bring her knees up into her chest. She can also have her hands overhead if this is kind of easy, but she wants some more with the variation. So that's the hollow hold, choosing something we can get done for all 20 seconds. She's staying on the ground because the next movement is glute bridges. Tori's gonna have her heels on the ground. She's driving through them, squeezing at full hip extension at the top and slowly lowering down. If this is a fairly easy movement for 20 seconds, we can add some weight with a dumbbell, maybe even a kettlebell, placing it right where you'd place a belt, add some resistance to squeeze against at the top. Those are our glute bridges. Finally, our last movement is a V-up. Another core exercise here. We're bringing our legs up and our shoulders up, meeting in the middle and reaching towards our toes. This is a fairly challenging exercise. A couple options here would be to reduce the range of motion, so just not come up as high. Tori's going to show us a couple of those, still folding in half. The second option would be to do a straight leg sit-up. So she keeps her legs locked. Still throw the arms forward a little bit as she works through. Check out the workout prep notes. There's a bunch of different subs in there for all of our movements today. Now, as far as what we're thinking about on each of these movements, on our glute bridges and our Romanian deadlifts, we want to make sure we're squeezing at full hip extension at the top. So Tori's going to show us again, squeeze at the top, drive through those heels. We're working for 20 seconds and resting for 10. So the goal is to maintain the quality. Don't short it and try and move fast, really squeeze at the top. To finish out our Romanian deadlifts, again, we want to make sure we reach that full hip extension. So as Tori comes up from that push back position, she's going to squeeze her glutes, stand in a nice tall position. And our other 2 movements today, probably the most overlooked aspect of them is our shoulders. So in the hollow hold, we want to make sure we're really fighting to keep those shoulders off the ground. We do a lot of stuff with our feet off the ground, working that part of the motion, but as Tori lays back, she wants to make sure she's fighting to keep her shoulder blades about 6 inches off the floor. The same thing's going to happen in our V-ups today. The legs coming up is not going to be the hard part. It's going to be getting your shoulders up and reaching towards your feet. So watch Tori as her shoulders come up, meeting in the middle, halfway. Let's fold in half and make sure our shoulders are doing just as much work as our feet. We're going to stay at all 8 rounds at one movement before we progress to the other. And it's a nice balance between a lower body kind of backside movement and a front side core focused movement. So work for 20, rest for 10, use that rest to your advantage, but don't sacrifice quality as you're going through these reps today. Check out the workout prep notes for more details. Have fun with this one, crew. Go get it.